This is a sequence of very short poems called Hide and Seek. It refers at points to an herbarium, which is a little book of pressed flowers that was kept. This particular herbarium was kept by Emily Dickinson, and I think of this whole poem as, in a way, a tribute to Emily Dickinson. Herbarium. Jasmine means passion and privet means private. If they are bound together in a book, hidden underground, a famous book, off limits in a library, which one wins? Privet that kept the secret, or jasmine that made the privet shine? Stadium. An empty stadium is an indrawn breath. There hasn't been a team here in ages. Futuristic is starting to look a little old. It's a vast cereal bowl, and in it, bobbing like a raisin, there's my childhood. I'm rooting for the non-existent team. Waterfall. Meanwhile, like a treadmill, a waterfall pours its entire body downstream, going nowhere, pours and is filled by the nothing waters upstream, as though gravity needed something to gloat about. Hide and seek. Once, north of here, a child played hide and seek. His part was to hide, ergo, he played his role and hid. The seeker, embarrassed by his role, thinking it beneath his dignity, developed instead a personality disorder. Herbarium 2. Once, west of here, a child fastened flowers to the pages of a book and wrote their names in Latin underneath. This was the pinnacle of mimesis. The flowers are so brittle now, nobody is allowed to open that book. Olympic Stadium, Montreal. There is no name for the tendency of things to start to fall apart before they are complete. But that isn't because the phenomenon is rare. To the contrary, little poem, this is the common condition. Falls, Bristol, Vermont. The waterfall runs all day and night, shedding big self on the rocks below, refilling with more self, repeat, repeat, while bathers visit in small groups, never the same bathers, always the same river, my local, inverted, redneck, pre-Socratic. Revolving door. I spit and swallow with equal gusto. Spitting is not a sign of disgust. Swallowing is not a sign of hunger. Casting out is not a sign of anger. Allowing in is not affection. I chug along doing what I meant to do. Hide and seek. Hide and seek, hide and seek, the magic trick of keeping time in play by yo-yo mini episodes of loss and recovery. One day that game goes dark and you want a new game whose object isn't loss. The rule is everyone stay close by in sight. The last poem in this sequence is called Previews. Previews. It was the newest movie, and we arrived early. Something bright and loud was playing, not the movie, but not that different from the movie. Infinitely elongated beforehand, bright not yet. Our children grew impatient in your zone. We left the movie before the movie began.